Tri-City, how good people are, how good people's secondaries are, people's results. I could tell you like anyone's matchup spread. Like I know that Logan all time of the 3 years of Tri-City is like 0-11 versus Freak. I just really like the people who support my weekly. So operating this and seeding it properly and keeping track of who plays what, who plays who, it's just easy for me, so it works out. But it's definitely a lot of work. So if you're in charge, then yeah, you could definitely do it.
Yeah,
Now,
and part of it is there's a bit more of like we can just get away with mistakes happening because there are like 100+ people at our weeklies.
yeah,
Um, but it is a lot easier to manage like who the hell is this? And it's like, oh, that's just me when I am the one who
yeah,
is asking who the hell I
yeah.
am.
You can just say, don't worry about it. I got this.
Don't worry about it. I can find them.
Why is Ike back air frame 7?
Uh,
Why?
because it is faster than anything slower than that, and slower than anything faster.
This is interesting. We've been talking about people picking up Ike, playing Ike, and I think Ike is so good. He's just so boring though.
Ike is fun for certain matchups, and this is one of them.
Oh yeah.
This is according to Quark and a couple other Game and Watches I've heard from. This is definitely Game and Watch's hardest matchup.
Yeah, from what I've seen, Ike can actually just forward tilt through Nair. It will beat out Nair if Game & Watch is approaching Nair. So, like, it makes his neutral a lot more complex than Game & Watches are used to.
What a crab, yeah. And that just the ability to kill Game & Watch so quickly, or like early with these up Bs and up airs.
Mm-hmm. Also,
ledge.
Ike, like, never has to land on your shield, which is where Game & Watch is the best, you know?
Yep, his sword is so huge, and he just clanks with that up smash. That's so sad.
Now, we don't see a ton of Ike, like, especially not at the level of Gomakenpi, in SDD. So I'm interested in seeing if Vlone will pull out one of his pockets. I know he has a Corrin, a Rosalina, and a Mewtwo. Very Smash 4 characters.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Jacob has very strong opinions on Corrin in this game.
Man, I miss Corrin.
I get it. I miss Mewtwo.
I don't. Mewtwo was actually my least favorite character in Smash 4 by a landslide. I didn't care about Bayo, I didn't care about Cloud, I was fine with Diddy. Mewtwo because Mewtwo is a character that if you have a very fatalist attitude for the game, Mewtwo has everything. Mewtwo literally can solve every problem. And so it was a huge mental block for me. I was like, man, if I jump, I'm going to get forward. Or if I try to play a ground game,
get down tilted, yeah.
Yeah, yep. And it was like, they're on paper, you can't do anything against Mewtwo. And it was just annoying for me. I see the error of that opinion now, obviously, but I still didn't like him.
Mewtwo was very cool and very lame at the same time. I will say that.
Yeah, Mewtwo definitely had stuff that was cool, and Mewtwo was definitely a very Fundies kind of character. And he was light, had a big body, like he was balanced in a weird way, and I didn't like it. It didn't help that some of my biggest, like the people that were closest to me in skill and I felt gave me the best games would just pick Mewtwo and destroy me. Like they would literally just counterpick Mewtwo on me because they knew how bad I was at the matchup.
Mewtwo in Smash 4 actually reminds me a lot of Smash Ultimate Game & Watch, the more I think about it. Just in terms of like how they function in the meta.
Anti-engage character? Does that sound about right?
Well, that's accurate, but more so just like their placement in it, not necessarily how they play. Like, Game & Watch has like a pretty strong matchup spread. I think Mewtwo did very well against Bayonetta, compared to most characters at the very least. And he had strong matchups overall, but some characters just won. Meta Knight was one of them. Just there were a lot of matchups that
Mewtwo had some ouchies for sure. Honestly, Corrin did kind of good against me too. Like not too bad, but I just didn't like it. And you know what? It's not even the fact that I want old pin back. Like I totally agree that move should be gutted. But okay, I gotta drop corn. I'm gonna talk about her forever, dude. I gotta
mean,
talk about Ike.
we're really just seeing Nair on screen right now.
Yeah. Nair. Both these characters are. Oh.
And there's the chair.
Okay. Parry into chair. The cherry. Vlone taking game number 1.
Kovu with the "How did bracket go? I am so mad seeing Game & Watch in losers finals."
Shout out to Kovu. Hashtag Kovu opinions. Big fan of that.
The biggest Game & Watch hater in the world.
What do you think Game & Watch is? What do you specifically think he is on the tier list?
I think he's top 10. If not, probably like 11 or 12.
Okay. What about Samus?
I think Samus is top 20, but I don't know where.
Yeah, Samus is a tough one as well.
I think Samus is a character that I could not tell you what flaw they have, but I could not tell you that they are like the best character in the game. I think the only characters that like beat Samus are the ones that are simply like better, like Palu and Pikachu, characters like that.
Yeah. Samus, I think, is one of those fatalist characters as well. Like, you know,
what do you do?
She has an option for everything, and it's more so you just have to be the better player or be the better character kind of character. What about Diddy? I've seen some discussion about Diddy. Some people are starting to say he's like, because the people like Tweak playing a little bit of Diddy, Zenodo bringing him back, posting some clips.
People like to talk about post-tweak Diddies. I've been on the Diddy train. Diddy has probably been my third best character historically. As a Smash 4 Diddy main, I always kind of kept him around. I've always thought Diddy was a strong character. And I've seen some people say like, oh, he's not even top 30, which has always been ridiculous. And then I saw PC3X recently was like, you're trying to tell me this character isn't top 10? And I was like, all right, slow down. Like, I have a very strong, like, high opinion of Diddy. I think he's probably in that top 20, top 25 range that makes up, like, top tier even.
Yeah, he just has such an overloaded kit, honestly. Like, he has some of the most like, Banana is just such a good move. That move, no matter how bad that move is, no matter how much they nerf Diddy, that move
will always have Banana.
Yeah.
I think Diddy is one of those characters that does very well against Game & Watch and forces Game & Watch to kind of play a different game than he normally does. From playing with Quark over the past like year, we played a little bit offline as well. He put out in a lot of time, and I think his understanding of that matchup like is way higher, just because like Game & Watch is kind of forced to play a certain way, which most characters can't do.
You do be kind of gaming.
Game and watch.
Gamer watch. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I think one of my favorite tags anyone has is the top PM player, Mr. Watch and Learn.
Oh,
I just think that's really cool.
That's cute.
And the dash attack taken at like 90. I think Kovu should pick up Ike.
Oh yeah, Kovu. All of Kovu's problems would be solved if he did that.
Ike beats Game & Watch. Ike's a cool dude. He fights for his friends.
Kovu, I feel like Kovu would have a reason not to somehow. I don't know what it is, but I already know the second you would ask him. I have a feeling. You know him better than I do. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm just guessing. I don't know Kovu super well. I just know he really doesn't like Game & Watch. And I know Ike is really good at beating Game & Watch.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up Ike. I can pick Ike and I can platform camp.
I have a question, a little unrelated to the game right now, because we're just kind of seeing Nair, like I was saying. This matchup it's not solved, but it's very like, you can't do anything while I'm doing this from both characters. So Jerbear is an MSU Smash player, and he played Smash 4. He played a lot more Ultimate, and then now he plays a lot of fighting games. And he once said that Smash Ultimate is a turn-based platform fighter, and I think this matchup is a perfect example of that.
Wow, that is a very interesting way to look at it. Like, I totally agree that some matchups in this game, like, that is more true than most people would like to admit, and this is one of them. This is
Yeah,
definitely one of them.
Me Gunner is like in Pokemon when slacking has like Truant. Everyone against Me Gunner has that.
Oh, okay. A little bit of advantage station against from Goma getting that up air.
Up
What was
air,
that about
nice.
me, Gunner?
When Me Gunner is on screen, the other characters are like slacking in Pokemon, where they have Truant and they can only move once every other turn.
That's so funny, especially with that clip when I was playing against Jahaira and I was just in the corner. We were laughing so hard in the voice chat, dude. I was just launching grenades at nothing, and Jahaira was just waiting for his turn to play. You're right. We're gonna hop into game number 3. I'm gonna eat some pizza after this. What do you guys think about that? Does that sound like the move?
Nobody
I
even
don't want
redeemed talk about pizza, and you brought it up. I'll redeem the points right now. What kind of pizza are you talking about?
Oh man, you know what? I had to make the decision yesterday between pepperoni, bacon, and Asiago cheese, or a barbecue chicken pizza.
Oh, my personal
Barbecue
favorite.
chicken pizza is fire.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, we have some fellow barbecue chicken.
Yeah, barbecue
pizza
chicken
enjoyers
pizza is
here.
goated. Top tier pizza, for sure.
Oh man, hell yeah! I have some bad news. I did pick the Asiago pizza.
Alright, that's
Still good. Still a good choice.
Yeah.
I was feeling myself, but next time I got you guys.
Where'd you get it from?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I had some points saved up from Domino's, and the choice made itself. I'm sorry.
Sometimes those hits. It's not good, but sometimes it's what you need.
It was $5. They had
Exactly.
that little thing where it's $5 pizza.
Yeah.
And it's definitely better than the hot and ready. I'll be honest.
The
And
hot
hot ready is $6 now. What the heck? What the heck?
Is it? It's 5. It's 5 last time I got it.
It's $5.99 at
That's
the
terrible.
Little Caesars by my house. The Little Caesars by my house. They have a little sign that they flip over whenever they see Jacob walking up to the store. They turn it backwards and it says $5.99 instead of $5.
They plus up the dollar for Jacob.
Oh, we got a deal
alone.
for you. It's $1 more.
That Jacob guy. I hate Jacob.
I do think this is a very good stage choice for Vlone Flex. Not able to he's given more options to land, and he is restricting Kenshi's ability to land a lot more.
Yeah, I'll be honest. My opinion on stages and understanding on stages is extremely warped because my playstyle is 100% defensive. Even when I'm not playing Gunner, I am just a very campy Palu or a very campy Corrin. And if the stage is very long, then I am comfortable and I'm happy and I'll game. If the stage is short, people will mash on me and I cry and sad.
I am a masher who really likes it when Charizard's tail takes up half the stage. So,
Smashville, let's go.
yeah, Smashville. Lilat's one of them. Small battlefield.
Speaking of pizza, I'm gonna completely wrap this conversation back around. What are your favorite chains? Like something that I could see in my town.
Like
Jets?
I really like Jets.
Yeah,
think
Jets
it's
is
pretty good.
Jets is mine and my girlfriend's favorite fast food chain, or not fast food pizza chain.
Yeah, there's a place near my house. It's called UD Cheese. Nice little place. They only got 2 spots in the mid-Michigan area, and they'll put the sauce, they'll put the cheese, they'll put the toppings, and then they'll put more cheese over the toppings like a little sandwich.
That's
Oh,
perfect. It's
nice.
like
It's amazing.
Like a lasagna.
It's incredible. It is my favorite pizza. It's not like high quality ingredients or anything. It's not artistic pizza. It's not gourmet, but little pizza sandwiches it's good. It's great.
On a
It's my
Wednesday
favorite.
night.
Yeah. UD cheese with the boys. Could use that.
Mastergrass says Benito's, which I know
I've had
there's one near
Benito's.
me.
It's been a long time, but I have had Benito's.
I haven't had it, but I know there's one near me, and I believe they have a pizza called the Big Benito, and I just
It
want
is
to try
very
it.
large.
Just for
UD
that.
cheese has a pizza called the Big UD cheese.
Big Benito
That's
is very
amazing.
large.
Oh no, is that an SD? Okay, he's
No,
back. He's
he
back.
should be
Okay,
fine.
okay.
I thought it was a directional air dodge. He was definitely dead.
I wonder if we'll get to see Jordan or not. I'm pretty curious. This is a pretty close matchup, and they're taking a lot longer than what we've seen when Scarby was playing. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, we shall see. Continuing with the pizza talk though.
Absolutely, I'm ready.
The do you guys know about the turbo crust at Jets?
No.
This is something I recently found out from one of my coworkers, but they have free crust flavorings, but they just like don't advertise it or anything. And if you get turbo crust, it's like butter, garlic, parmesan, Cajun seasoning, like it's everything you can imagine putting on the crust all at once, and it slaps.
I get the Detroit style.
Yeah, if you get the Detroit style, they'll still put it on there.
Interesting.
Yeah. I highly recommend it on any pizza you get from Jets.
Detroit style, like regular pizza, and then their thin crust barbecue chicken.
Mm-hmm.
That's the move.
Their barbecue chicken is very good.
Yeah, we're gonna see
Game Watch taking that one.
Yeah. I'm interested if we'll see Gomakenpi switch to a character he's more familiar with, like a hero or a Alamar, for example.
I don't think he has any reason to. I think Ike is working out well enough. You just gotta bring it back. You know, he did it with the Dr. Mario. Ike has the tools, but if it is a comfort pick, then I could see. I want to say, well, I don't know. I feel like Hero is a little bit ouchy against Game Watch. I can't really think. I think Olimar might be the move. I don't know if he'll play Olimar. I don't think I've ever seen him play Olimar on Wi-Fi though.
I did see the Alamar earlier in Game 5 against J James. J James did make some comments about how what would happen in their set is Kenshi would pick a character, and then he'd win that game, and then J James would beat that character the next game, and then he'd switch to a new character, and just because of that timeline, Kenshi ended up winning Game 5 with Alamar. And we are seeing the hero. I think Hero having the sword and the fact that you can't absorb the side B.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking of like all the down Bs, the neutral Bs. I was like, oh, Game Watch is gonna have field day, and you can't even reflect it either because it's like it's like a hitbox.
You can actually crouch under it.
What?
Yep.
That's
because
cheating.
I remember probably a couple months ago, Quark was posting about how. He was like, I don't know how to deal with this side B. And he's like, oh, I can just crouch under it.
Oh, yeah, it is a little bit higher. We'll see if Lomeplex can find his way.
Which is a little bit of Game & Watch privilege, because none of my characters can do that. And Squirtle's pretty small.
Poor Squirtle, his little curve of his shell putting him in danger.
His shell should be,
Palutena's shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just crouch and you just can't win.
I think Charizard should be able to use Squirtle's shell for some of his moves.
All right, now you're getting out of yourself. Now you're just making a cheater character out of a character that already cheats.
Sure.
Say you're sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I hope you can all forgive me.
I don't know. It is quite a grave sin playing the gamer character. But we're going to the next game. I'm really curious to see how this hero plays out, and it's not looking good so far.
Yeah, I do think
I mean,
is just kind of rushing it because Game & Watch can't really approach hero as well as he can normally approach. Because we mentioned the F tilt with Ike, and I don't know if hero has that tool specifically. But he has the range to contest Game & Watch's tools. The biggest thing I think that's rougher for Hero here is that he can actually get edge guarded, whereas I don't think Game & Watch can contest Ike at all.
Yeah, it definitely. It looks like Vlone was just better at adapting, was able to take down the Ike despite how difficult that matchup was being, but I'll die on the hill that I really think Olimar was a better bet. I'm not sure.
I do think Vlone just being more comfortable with Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah.
And like, that's all he played today. Like, we've
That's
seen
all he's
all
ever
these
played.
characters from Goma. Like, it's not gonna be like it's not warmed up. I would say. Like, we haven't seen the hero in a couple sets since he used it Game 5 against Prod.
It worked out.
It did work out, but
it's easy to look back on a set like that and say like, oh yeah, this worked, this worked, this worked. You can see the positive sides of a matchup. You can see what hero looks like when he's doing his things and winning. And then you load up the next game into the, what ends up being the wrong character, and you just get bodied, and you're like, oh man, the feeling of dread starts to set in.
And
I think
this
you might be able
might
to
be the end, because
Yeah.
a Nair here will confirm into death.
oh no. Oh
Yep.
no.
Oh, that was much weaker than I thought.
I
Yeah,
don't even know what he
Kaboom, he
absorbed.
wasn't
I
absorbing the explosions from Kaboom, he was absorbing the
Oh.
wind box from Kaboom.
That is,
Good to know.
I guess, convenient for Kenshi.
Right, Vlone's still pushing this advantage state, however. Oh, bucket. Oh, that bucket's gonna hurt now.
One thing we're seeing, he can't absorb or reflect the side B, but
Oh, he falls out of that F tilt. That's so unfortunate.
he is able to use like a B reversed bucket to avoid the side B. And there we're seeing an up tilt from Kenshi,
That'll do it.
evening up the stocks. I just think outside of like a read with side B, Hero can't really contest like a landing down air, even with the sword, because he doesn't have any like fast rising options out of shield, which are the best ways to punish Game & Watch down air, like on shield or near you at all. Running out of mana. Definitely needs to get a solid hit in here. That's not going to be it, but it is not looking good.
This one's tough. Edge guard opportunity for Vlone as well. Ooh, doesn't get hit by the chair. Dash tag gonna put him back into disadvantage. He has no air dodge. Gets around that down air.
And
But-
Vlone takes it.
Yeah, he's got it. He's out of here.
Now, we might not see Jordan, but I'm not sure. He doesn't need to be there until midnight. He's